Hi guys, it's Major Fall here, and I hope you set up a good hour to watch this video because Atlantis Reborn for the Gold Edition is here, and it's also a lot harder than the Extended Edition. So, we can't use the strat we used in the Extended Edition because it's just not as reliable in Gold because the AI works apparently differently, like I mentioned in the first few videos I made for this. So we're going to be building walls at our first base, and we're going to try to secure enough resources as we can. We're going to try to age up to the second age and just get our towers and our wall up as soon as we can. So that's mostly our strategy. If you don't like to use towers, you can use Ballista as well, because in mass they'll kill the infantry pretty quickly. That being said, for archers and cavalry that they might train later, not so much. So I personally prefer to go the tower route. It's up to you which one you choose though. Ballista end up being cheaper in the long run though, because they don't need an upgrade and they cost only, I think, 115 wood and 100 gold as opposed to 200 wood and 100 gold without the upgrade. In saying that though, in the gold edition, they're not affected by armory upgrades. I believe in extended edition they are. They only get upgrades from their counter barracks, like heavy counterparts and such. So, sorry this video's taken so long, guys. I've been having a lot of fun with my new Sinden light gun toy, and I've been playing a lot of Time Crisis. But yeah, let's get started. And we're going to try to bug out the Underworld Passage. Here's hoping we do.
Those look like Atlanteans?
Look at this. You are truly favored, Krios, to have been shown the way to such a place.
The gods have favored Atlantis, but not the Olympian gods.
What?
Look, the symbol on the passage that brought us here. That's the mark of the Titan Oranos. Next to our settlement is a temple of his. Beside it is one to Kronos. These are clear signs. These are the gods who have led us here. Their temples are overgrown. We should restore them as a sign of our gratitude.
It is forbidden. Krios is right.
It's Castor, son of Arcantos.
What was Zeus doing for us back there? At least Oranos has led us here. If he favors us, we're better offering prayers to him than having none look after us. Look! They're going into the Temple of Oranos! We must put a stop to this at once! Let's reclaim these temples and rebuild Atlantis!
Alright, so forget about getting any other resources at the moment. Just get food and get these temples up and running.
We have just enough resources to restore the temples. After that,
And don't train any other villages for now.
Attackers!
So clean these out. I'm gonna age up. Now, when I mentioned glitch the Underworld Passage, it's not so much glitching.
Krios, why did they attack us?
We believe Pegasus spawns it. At least according to the few people I've spoken to, Pegasus scouting around can spawn it. So I don't know why I use the term bugging it out, because I found that every time I did that wall, it usually bugged out most of the time. That being said, we can, you know, defend it against the Underworld Passage. It just takes a bit of effort.
Another Greek attack!
So we want this relic down here. And we want this relic down here too. We also want to get our food set up. There's a bunch of fishing ships we're going to make there. Right, we're going to wall off this passage here. Start training another citizen.
The temples are repaired, Krios.
Good work!
Right, we need to get our gold.
Castor, sir. The attacks are coming from a pass that leads to the other side of the island. The Greeks have a base there. We should destroy it.
Right, get our infantry back up here.
A Greek attack!
Let's not lose our behemoths, because our behemoths are going to be crucial to dealing with the Underworld Passage if we do spawn it. Right, so we need to get a lot of wood now, as well as gold. first we will want to train Murmelo, just to have our forces be a bit bigger. Alright, so let's start walling off this passage from here. There. Let's build our first tower. We also need to get more villagers, we just don't have the food right now. Just eat those goats. So we can use our behemoths to tank some damage since they regenerate as well, but you do want to keep them safe, so don't let them get surrounded. Give them a little path where they can escape. Alright, we got our first tower built. Now we need to just get enough wood so we can upgrade it. And you want a minimum of 5 on each, guys. Potentially a 6th and 7th on not each resource, but a extra citizen so we can take the outer islands without disrupting our economy flow. I've mentioned in previous video, guys, what might happen to me here might not happen to you. So remember if it does, just keep retrying. Because things are going to be pretty hectic soon. I want to get a couple of Murmelo. Alright, we got our watchtower upgrade coming. Now I can just start spamming those towers. Let's eat that deer. Yep, there's our first attack. I want to get in range of my tower. Don't forget to upgrade your walls, guys. It's extremely important. Get another tower.
A hero has fallen.
More fishing ships. There should be another bear down here we can eat as well as repair that other temple. There he is. Yep, here comes another attack already. Why are you guys chasing that stupid scout? Get over here. Stay by the wall.
A hero has fallen.
Okay, they got centaurs, so that means when we attack the town center, we're going to have to probably deal with the ceasefire, which will not be fun. On, kill him faster. There you go. Sorry, we got 3 on gold, 2 on wood. We need more. We need much more. We also need to get medium infantry. We need to get a manor house. We also want to get copper weapons for our towers and infantry. You are not stuck. Get behind the wall. Also want to get our economic guild. Get a couple more fishing ships and the Persine upgrade. Let's get the hand axe upgrade too. Oh boy. We'll upgrade our wall. Because we're training a lot of Murmelo, they're going to be training a lot of Toxite.
A hero has fallen.
But that's fine, because, you know, they're not going to be great against towers. Alright, we got 5 on wood now. I want to build another tower. Get Bite of the Murmelo, Bite of the Shark too for the Murmelo. Get the Pickaxe Upgrade. We won't need Plow just yet, so we're not going to go for that. And here comes another attack. As long as they keep training more Toxite as opposed to infantry, the better for us, because their infantry are better against buildings. So although they do train a good chunk, as you can see right there.
A hero has fallen.
Let's disrupt some of them. To get an armory upgrade. It looks like we might have to use our behemoths here a bit. They might go for our dock, but we can rebuild that. Oh, they found the citizen. That's not cool. Run, little citizen. Caster, what are you doing? Alright, we're gonna keep training our Murmelo. Get our economy upgrades kicking in. Get to the towers. Our third behemoth should be out now. Alright, let's get them down there. Alright, let's get this dock up. And we're going to try to take the outer islands now so we don't struggle for our resources a little later. I want one more on wood and I want another on gold. Gonna get the copper weapons upgrade now for our infantry and our towers. We want 2 transport ships. Also want to get the crenellations upgrade. Uh-oh. Here come the infantry again. Focus on the counter infantry with your towers if you can, so your Murmelo will last longer. And don't forget your citizens repair a lot faster, especially on walls, so just have them repair the buildings as they're being attacked. You might have to constantly keep clicking it just because they repair it pretty quickly. Alright, they've gone through Apollo, so we're going to prepare for the Underworld Passage pretty soon. Alright, now with the 2 transport ships, we're going to go to the 2 areas that we need. So we're going to go 1 down here and 1 down here. And the reason we're doing this now is we want to secure gold resources for future, because this is going to be run out soon, and then this won't last forever. Get our armory upgrades for everyone. Need to get our manor houses again, because we're pop capped. And we want to build sky passages there so we can we don't have to use the transport ships, because the Greek Navy will get annoyed that we're doing this and they'll send units to kill. Now we can nearly advance, and we should, so we're going to stop training Murmelo so our food reserves go up. Alright, now with that done, we'll build a tower, we'll build a sky passage here. Alright, they summoned the Underworld Passage, and it's right in front of our base. That's not the worst, because we can just siege it down. They will summon all their units here, though, which is a problem, but... Now Murmelo could get in the fight, that'd be appreciated. So we are going to have to train units now, and we're going to have to upgrade at the same time. I love how I ordered my archer to hit the myth units and they refuse to. Too bad I don't have shockwave, but we'll be able to hold this. We won't lose from this. Build our second barracks up so we can train units faster. Take out the manticore with our towers. And it's mostly archers, not infantry, so they're not going to break through. No matter how much they might wish to. So yeah, wasn't the worst. Oh, better garrison this villager. Build a tower along here, and then we'll put on gold. There we go. Held nice and easy, even with the Underworld Passage right in front of us. Alright, let's get heavy infantry and heavy arcus ready to go. And our dock would have spawned a Nerid that we don't need. Build a tower here as well. Now, they'll be upgrading to heavies themselves in a couple of minutes, so we want to get our upgrades ready to go so we're on even footing. We also want to get guard towers to increase their damage as well as their hit points. Got to get the plow upgrade because we've got to get ready to use farms. Alright, so that gold mine's about to run out. And see, that's what I mean. Like, the Navy's just going to start hunting you down. Get the Salt and 4 upgrade for our fishing ships. I'm going to wall off this passage here now too, so that it can't just keep going through. Build one more tower. Alright, let's start training Arcus with our army now too. We want to get a palace, but we can't afford it right now too, because we want to get destroyers so we can take this town center. Well, they haven't taken it yet, so we should probably take it ourselves before they do.
A hero has fallen.
Do that, we need to send citizens down there too. That army is a bit too big for my liking, so we're going to just have to wait till we build up a bit of a mass. Gonna build a palace. Yep, they just upgraded the heavy too, which is not cool. We're gonna cast Chaos. Have some of their units go neutral. That is a lot of infantry they've just summoned.
A hero has fallen. Alright, the palace will be firing a bit faster. Let's get that wall repaired. A hero has fallen.
You can see how fast they're repairing. Usually when they're not being attacked by, you know, archers. Because they're smart like that, this AI. Or annoying, whichever one you like to prefer. Alright, so we're going to move our citizen down. I'm going to train some forward barracks. We're going to have our waypoints down here for now too, so we can keep... Oh boy. Our archers aren't going to take care of that without reinforcements. Why is my citizen still moving forward? Alright. Should be able to have enough troops there.
A hero has fallen. To move back to the towers. I need to get that faster training upgrade.
Alright, moving forward.
It's a good thing they haven't taken that town center yet, because we need it. Alright, that's a lot of pelters, so we're just going to train a lot of Murmalo for this section for now. There's a few Toxite there, though. We might get one set of Contarius, although I wouldn't recommend it because I haven't upgraded them. Get that tower up! Oh god, I'm gonna shockwave these. This is what I hate about this fucking map. You make one aggressive move and all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna spam this entire army at your face. Alright, gonna count this as a lost cause.
A hero has fallen.
Bring him back to our towers. This is why I say you should set a lot of time back for this, because you're gonna need this time.
A hero has fallen.
Oh boy. Gonna get the Masons upgrade when I can afford it too. They got the town center now. Wonderful. That means now I will have to train destroyers. Bronze mail. Get Masons. Now, I think we're just gonna have to wait until the next big attack before we try to go for that town center. So I'm pretty sure it's on its way. And we need a mass. Alright. We are going to need to get another island, so we're going to get another transport ship. Here it is, so after this attack. We're going to push forward. I don't want the destroyers to tank the damage because they got the pierce armor for it. Alright. Let's just get towers up so we can have a foothold. We got plenty of gold, so I'm just going to use this opportunity to chop down a lot of this wood that we got down here. Now spread these towers around. Just so we have a foothold here. We're going to send you to the other spot. Wow, the scout is actually stopping me from trying to build buildings. Alright, here comes the part of the attack.
I want to get fortified town center when we can afford to do so as well. Alright, drop this one here, and we'll build a sky passage. We might lose a couple of villages here. We can cast hostile. And also cast shockwave. I want to hold on to this front. You can see what I mean? They just spam and spam and spam. And it's not first from barracks, the editor is spawning in units too. Which makes this extremely more difficult to just deal with than it needs to be.
A hero has fallen.
So you just gotta out-train them.
A hero has fallen.
And they're gonna rebuild the bloody town center too to boot. Also have destroyers here doing nothing. I need to get them down here. Push them, guys. Don't let them win this. Gonna use this gold first. Now you can see there's more temples we can use to repair. That's up to you to choose if you want to use those. Personally, at this point, I think destroyers are just better because they move a little faster.
A hero has fallen.
Right. That's dealt with. Now we need to get that town center ourselves for the extra pop. I'm gonna get fortified town center. And we're just gonna punch through. We're gonna go from the front. No backdoor tactics for the barracks. Gonna get rid of the barracks, and then we're gonna then do the backdoor tactic against the town center. Alright, so we need to wall off this section. Up, here comes another attack. Mostly of hypaspists. The looks of it. Where are they going? They're giving me free damage. Be my guest. Oh, they're going for that temple that I haven't repaired. Okay, sure. We are going to build this wall down here. Why are you guys attacking the housing and not those guys? Please go do that. Build the freaking palace. And why are you... Oh my god. You order them to build walls and they go chop down trees. This is why I don't like the freaking... Mind you, the same problem sort of existed with Age of Empire, like Age of Empire series throughout the whole, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, I need 2 more farms. Why isn't that got a gate? Alright, with that town center up, now we need to start fortressing and towering up our way around here. Once this army's cleaned up, we're gonna push forward. We're also gonna upgrade our walls to be sure here. I'm gonna cancel those barracks training because it's just taking too long to get to the field now.
Yuji, es los. Etjos, es los. Burek, Yuji,
Just keep hitting them. Get our barracks up first. See, I don't know why the AI insists on being there.
Skopos,
Our palace up. Move our forces further up. Cancel these. Hey, if the AI wants to be stupid like that, let them. Take whatever advantage you can get. Because you're gonna need it. Just keep hitting them. We want to wait until that army hits us too, or we might want to bait them into our towers, so we got an easier time to deal with them. We just want to keep building these. They've upgraded their walls. To get another couple of barracks as well. Alright, we got some of their attention. Want to train from this palace. Alright, so we need to get ready to start doing those backdoor attacks I mentioned. So we're going to build a palace down here. Although we're not going to train from it just yet. We're probably going to lose these citizens unless they can get into the palace. Maybe not. So yeah, unfortunately, it's sort of like build your own towers at the front of their base to get through them, you know? It's unfortunate, but that's what's going to be done. Because we don't have burning arrows or anything like that, we're going to send our guys that will be getting gold over there. Need to build a dock. Come on, Murmelo, I need you on the front line. Honestly, I'd be happy if we beat this in 40 minutes. I think my quickest was 32 on Gold Edition, and that was just due to weird circumstances. Just have your archers one-shot anything that comes into sight while your infantry deal the buildings.
The Atlanteans are breaking through the pass. We have to stop them.
Alright, so now we also have to do some distraction tactics.
We've destroyed the base, and we're moving on to the city.
Let's get rid of this market down here. Alright, let's start training destroyers from this. Need to get a transport ship. Destroy some of the stuff. This should free up some space over here.
Quick, shove off. The Atlanteans are coming.
Oh boy. I mean, I probably could have done a lot better than what I did. But it's just ridiculous on how much you have to suffer through this. So I'm just gonna get it over and done with, because you have no idea how many times I've tried to record this, guys. Like, I've tried about 50 or so times. Because, like, shit just keeps changing and changing, and it's just like, why am I here? What am I doing, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of the destroyers here. I want to get rid of any troops that are hurt, essentially. So my destroyers can get trained on the other side. I got too many archers to begin with. I'm going to get rid of a good chunk of them. Just stop training for the moment here. Because I want to get about 15 to 17 destroyers at the back. And I want to turn them into heroes after we're pop capped. And the reason we have a force at the front is so we can distract the army, so our destroyers can get to the town center without impedance. Right, so we got 5 so far. We need a lot more than that. Yeah, I think though that this sort of represents like the toughest of like the scenarios you can get. Like even Cerberus to a degree is more manageable than this. And it's quicker to beat. I mean, I can beat it in 35 or so minutes. Or you can get the Guardian revived in 35 minutes. It does mean you have to, like, you know, abandon rejuvenating the Guardian immediately. But in return, you get a lot of a safer strat to deal with. And you can easily spot any Uranus passages that might be building. Alright, a few more destroyers. As you can see, some of the Toxitates aren't even upgraded. This is what I mean like when they spawn units and train units. It's just ridiculous. Alright, we're on 12. Bit more. I get one of the wood gatherers off, because I just don't need that much wood anymore. Alright, 14. I deleted the wrong archer there, but another gold mine down there. Alright. This is where we turn them into heroes. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake, but because I usually turn them into heroes when I make landing, but should be okay here. We're going to start pushing our units forward too.
The ships are loaded. Go!
Now transport ship back. I want to get the attention of that cavalry.
Atlanteans!
Yep. That's it. Come on. Follow this army back, guys.
Atlanteans! It's true!
Hopefully the destroyers can just destroy the town center. 16 heavy destroyers should be enough, especially when they're all attacking. Nah, and they cast ceasefire. That's what I was worried about. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna send my destroyers back. I want to see if I can bait the army again. Oops. I wonder if they regenerate while they're still on the ships. I never knew about that. Looks like they do. Maybe not. Anyway, get them back in the transport ship. Send them back. I've got their attention again. Pull them back. Oh, we left one destroyer there. That's unfortunate. They're repairing the town center, as you can see. But with our destroyers, we should have enough. Especially with the army no longer being there. And it's still chasing this one. But as you can see, they're just spawning and spawning and spawning. It's ridiculous. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, and that's it. That's how you have to do it. If you're not speedrunning, that's how you gotta do it. At least on Gold Edition. 40 minutes. It took me 40 bloody minutes. I mean, it's only 8 minutes longer than normal, but considering the circumstances, it's insane what you gotta do to do this level.
The last of them are escaping!
Krios, they were Greek. Why would they attack us?
Whatever the reason, it is an outrage. Get your troops together, Castor.
We're in no shape to start a war now. I will get some men and go after the Greeks, but I want to find out why an old ally would suddenly attack us before we start any fighting.
You certainly do, Castor, you certainly do. Now, I have a bit of an announcement to make, guys. I'm doing 2 long Twitch stream marathons this month for September, or their September. While I don't have the view count or the subs to really care, I honestly don't give a shit, to be honest. I would like to raise my follow count, though. I don't really care for subs. One of these is going to be an entire playthrough of Age of Mythology, the Gold Edition, and potentially, how I feel, the Golden Gift in one sitting. Potentially a 16 to 24-hour stream. If you want to come watch me play live, drop me a follow on Twitch when I go live. I'm probably going to do it some point later in the week. I've got a bit of back pain I'm just trying to get rid of first before I start it. And then the second marathon this month, I want to do a Command & Conquer Generals Challenges. I want to do all of them. Maybe not counting GLA, we'll see. I don't really like playing GLA. But if you're interested in seeing those 2, come follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. Just because I'm not always playing these games doesn't mean I never come back to them. I mean, and if you're worried about your inbox or your email being cluttered by notifications, you can turn notifications off. So you can dropping that follow is free for me. And if you don't want to be bothered by notifications, just turn them off. It won't affect your follow count, your follow list or whatever, but it'll help me a bit, you know. So I'd appreciate it if you did that, and I hope to see you guys when I do it. I should have a more concrete date when I do Greetings from Greece, but it will likely be sometime this weekend, maybe Friday or Saturday. It definitely won't be a Sunday. The Sunday, I do other things, so it'll be either Friday or Saturday, most likely, and I hope to see you guys there. Catch you later.